typically people would think, I'm going to hire an assistant to handle things that are beneath me. Let's call it that, right? Things that I don't have time to do. I don't want to schedule my appointments. I don't want to check whatever it is. But really what you need to be doing is hiring someone who's so much better than you at keeping up with emails, at keeping up the people in your life to make sure your schedule is good. Just at all these things that you don't love doing. As you know, my friend Dan Sullivan, a mentor, says, look, you work within your unique ability. And when you get burnt out in life and business is when you're doing all the things that you're not good at. So outsourcing those things to people who are great at them is really what you should be looking at. And most people don't think of it when it comes to, even when you hire someone who's going to clean your house or your office, or that, again, unfortunately, a lot of people will look down upon that. I'm looking for people who I admire because they love cleaning so much and they take so much pride. Same thing with accounting. They take so much pride in getting those numbers just right, getting those percentages, letting you know the data so you can make great decisions. It's a total flip on the old school idea of especially hiring more entry-level positions, but even when it comes to hiring C-level positions, because a lot of people would think, I'm going to hire people to do things even though they're not as good as me or they can't do as good as me. No, you need to hire someone that they're so good at what they do, you admire them. That's my take on it. I'm interested to hear yours.
Well, and I think that's part of it. By the way, I've got to say, one of Dan's little books that really changed my thinking a lot is called Who, Not How.
Yes.
Right? Not how am I going to do this, but who can I get to do this? And unique ability and all of that kind of stuff are just great concepts to help you think.
He wrote Dr. Ben Hardy, and he's coming on my podcast soon. The book Who, Not How, sort of revealing the entire system behind that.
Oh, cool. That'll be great. I'll look forward to that. Well, Bezos talks about this in the 1998 letter when he, talks about in our hiring meetings, we ask people to consider 3 questions before a decision. And this kind of goes to this, the 4th cycle called SCALE, which is focus on high standards. That's really what we're talking about here. First question, just like you said, Nick, will you admire this person? And they're coming into your team. Do you want them to, be an integral part of that team, and are you going to feel good about them being there? The second question he asks is, will this person raise the average level of effectiveness of the group they're entering? And he goes on to describe that later as, will they raise the bar? In fact, he goes on a couple of years later and talks about, we want people at Amazon right now in these hiring meetings to think, boy, I'm glad I got here when I did, because I don't think I could get a job today, right? That the bar has been raised enough. And that's how you maintain, high standards within the organization. And the third one, I think, is also very interesting. Along what dimension will this person be might this person be a superstar? And this is not job skill related. This is just who are they as a person. And he goes on to describe an employee at Amazon in 1998 as a national spelling bee champion. They bring a dimension to their job because of excellence that they've done elsewhere. And I love this. He says, you can have some fun, if this person's walking down the hall, give them a quick challenge, onomatopoeia, right? I mean, it's fun, but it's also reinforcing this idea that we want people of high standards here, and we want to not hire people to fill a position. We want to hire people that are going to fit into this culture. And that's something that's amazing to me, how Amazon has continued that mindset.